Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy. Yes, I am. I am Ozzy.
And on this episode, we're
Ah,
talking about a cult classic, Children in the Woods,
a classic if
Sleepaway
you're in
Camp.
a cult.
No, this movie, okay. This movie's good. I haven't seen a movie in a long time
Got your
where,
goddamn mind.
no, hold on. I have not seen a movie in a long time where the twist got me. Because I was thinking something else was happening, and the twist got me. Although,
Wait, you had never seen this movie?
no,
I have.
no,
What?
no, never seen this movie before.
It's one of my favorites.
It was the first time seeing Sleepaway Camp.
I mean, the acting's horrible.
But that's kind of its charm.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I get it. But
I liked it. I liked it because
why
of how
is it we're watching
corny
movies,
and
these
cheesy
cult
it is.
movies that are just horribly acted, and then one woman is Hargitay.
Yeah, I liked it. This like at the end, like I'm like, okay, I'm going through the motions. It's to me, it wasn't scary. The movie wasn't scary, but the ending is what got me. I was like, wait, what? I had to go back and be like, huh? It was one of the movies I did not expect the ending. I had never seen it. I didn't expect the ending to this movie. I didn't expect to see. It was cold that night. I can tell. By the way, it was cold.
They're by the lake.
No,
It's fine. Happens. It's nighttime in the lake. It's fine.
Right? But yeah, no, that got me. That's like, I was like, wow, that was a twist that I didn't see coming. So like, if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp, the beginning was weird. Number one, when the movie starts, when the whole family like is at the lodge or whatever at the lake or whatever, and then the boat hits them. Everyone's just standing there screaming. No one goes in and helps anyone. That's like no one dives into the water to help.
Except for that.
There's
And then that
people
one
out
guy
there.
just whispering.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, how come no one's helping? And yeah, so then you get introduced to Angela and Ricky, right? Angela and Ricky?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, you
Rick
get
is
introduced
tall.
to Angela and Ricky going to Sleepaway Camp. I've only ever been to camp one time
What?
in my whole life.
What was this?
When I was in junior high. They sent us to this tobacco smoke-free drug thing camp where they teach you about they don't want you to smoke cigarettes. But it was a camp. We were there for a whole week. There's a lesson that I learned that week. Do not hold your
named
poop for a
Angela?
whole week.
No.
I've done it for 2. Relax. It's not that bad.
Yeah, well, look at your body.
I'm dead sexy.
Yeah,
Look at me.
but no, I learned a lesson that week. The final day, I'm like, I need to go to an actual bathroom. Hey, because the bathrooms are outhouses where there's aminals and spiders. And I'm not going to
That's
go in the
why you
middle of
didn't
the night
go.
when I got to go use the bathroom.
I know, and I know how much you like animals
Nope,
and
I
spiders.
do not. Shut your mouth. So, yeah, so I learned that lesson in camp. But it reminded me of camp when I was, at that age. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It made sense. I was enjoying the movie. And it was goofy. Like, it was goofy. And it's a kids movie where, like, these kids, they're, like, 13, 14 years old, and they're talking like 13 and 14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Cursing and all that stuff.
Have
There's
you seen
nothing.
her?
You get the sick pervert, like the sick pervert in the camp, the guy in the camp, like one of the cooks.
First
in the
of all,
camp
you
at the
call me
beginning.
brother. That's you don't stop
Okay.
calling me names.
You
right?
get that guy, right? You get him talking about like,
I didn't know,
they're all
James
young,
Gunn was
fresh
an actor,
fish.
though. I didn't know James Gunn was an actor.
Oh, hey.
Well,
But yeah, no.
Sean Gunn is.
But
What's
that
the point?
guy was
I'll
in
get
it,
it.
right? That guy, that was like, and no one said anything. Like he was like, ah ha ha, you're pretty funny. The other cook is just laughing, like, ah ha ha, you're pretty funny.
Oh, they don't understand what you was joking about. It's like, what?
He ain't
You know
joking.
you know that James Earl Jones is his father?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, it sounds just like him.
That's James Earl Jones's kid.
Yeah. No, his father.
Oh, that's his father.
Huh?
What's his name? John Jones?
John Jones.
John
Earl.
Jameson
Doesn't-
Jones?
doesn't he fight at
J.
UFC?
Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, that guy makes a joke and he's just like, oh, you
He's
crazy."
like, oh, you funny.
They are not old.
But he
Niggas
made a
not
sick
old enough
joke.
to
He's like-
understand your joke.
He's like, they're young. They're like,
cool.
I'm like, oh, that's gross. They just don't
No
understand you.
accents.
I'm like, no one
accents.
should understand you, my guy.
What the Puerto Rican in the back is paid like what $50 more an hour?
But I did like. See, the thing about this movie is everyone who gets killed
Deserved it.
is they're killed for they all deserve it. Like there's nobody that's innocent that gets. I mean, technically, like the kids, they're just being jerks. They didn't deserve to die. But that
The
guy was
last
trying
kid?
to abuse a kid, right? He was
The
trying
last
to
kid?
do stuff. Yeah, the last kid did do stuff, right?
He
And
tried to
then
go
the girl getting the curling iron in the hoo ha, right? I was like, I'm glad they didn't show it because it's all about like it doesn't need to be gory. It was just like I was like, okay, well, he straight in the pooter, right? Straight in the pooter.
What?
It's like
the
wow,
girl gets stabbed in the shower in the back.
yeah,
I mean, the kills are really good.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
even though you don't see him,
it
and then
seems
when
believable. So like,
then
it's
when
like,
the owner of the camp is there and he's like, oh. You know, I know who it is, and he goes and he beats the crap out of Rick. I thought he killed him. He was like, he was gorilla hitting the floor. I was like,
Yeah.
holy crap! I was like, he killed this kid, and then he just runs. I was like, what did I do? I ain't going to jail today.
Dude.
And he runs off.
He was defending his love.
She was like,
Which is
okay,
a
that's another thing.
14-year-old
She's like 16, right? She had to have been 16.
Was she?
no,
Was she
she's
though?
like 13,
They're-
14.
They're all teenagers,
No, she was like an adult.
except for that one
Wait.
guy that looked like Vinny Barbarino wearing the dick shorts.
Wait, which one you're talking about? The one that you mean Meg in the
So-
shower?
Yeah.
No, he was defending the. Yeah, he was actually Meg. That's probably 18. Yeah,
Yeah, she was one of the counselors.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
but
that.
I'm sure he hired
They
like
know
16-year-olds,
children
16,
counselors.
17-year-olds.
Ain't no kid counselors. Get out of
There-
here.
Whatever.
Have you what?
I
Wait,
seen
what?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
He
most
even
of them are like
says the
16 to
teenager.
18.
They even said they're teenagers.
Yeah,
But then again,
Even-
like that, I'm telling you, Vinny
Zordon
Barbarino,
was there.
that guy
They're
must have
forty.
been like 40 years old.
Zordon said they were teenagers with attitude. Okay. So
Okay,
that's what I heard.
makes sense. But like the guy with the feathered hair, right?
Which one?
With the dick shorts. He was wearing like the little like small
They're
cutoff
all
shorts.
wearing dick shorts. They're all wearing 70 shorts.
The one with the red, he was wearing the red shorts, and he helps Angela at the beginning, like, oh, let's go find you something to eat before the guy like tries to give her a cocktail sausage. That guy, he takes her to the
All
back.
right.
He's like, hey, we'll find you something to eat. That guy, the nice guy, he was cool with her. Like, he was
Let's
being
go to
nice.
dry
Angela.
storage.
Give you something to eat.
Cock meat
Right?
sandwich.
Yeah, I was giving him that. The other guy tried to give him that cock meat sandwich, but no,
That's it.
he walked her. That guy with the feathered hair, wearing the shorts. That guy looked
Yeah.
like he was 40 years old already. But everyone else looked like they
A
must
lot
have
of the
been
dudes
17.
looked like they were in their 40s.
And Mr. Furley, the guy who beats the crap out of the kid, like he beats the crap out of
I
that
hate
guy.
you. No, don't do this. You're my love.
Who's the other guy in Three's Company? It's Mr. Furley and Roper.
Mr.
It was
Roper.
more it's Mr. Roper. He looked more like Mr. Roper, not Mr. Furley. Mr. Roper, right? Like
Wasn't it the name of,
Thurston
Damon
Howell the
Wayans?
third.
What's the name of Damon Wayans and Great White Hype? James Roper?
Early?
Roper.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know.
Roper dope.
Whatever. Yo,
But no, like the kills, like everyone, like again, technically everyone who gets killed. But then I go back and I watched. Okay, I went and I watched it again. Right, I watched it because it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed the fact at the end of the movie, I was like, how I the whole time I was like, it's not gonna be her. It's gonna be somebody else. It's gonna be something has to make sense. Then when they go that the aunt conditioned the boy who lived in that accident
Rick, yeah.
to be a girl, right?
'Cause she
Then
always
everything
wanted a
started
girl,
making
yeah.
sense,
Yeah.
right? Because when the friend
yeah.
is
I forgot. Oh.
when the friend is kissing, when they're kissing on the beach, and he tries to undo the blouse, and then just staring off at the I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. It's like it's technically he was confused. He was like, I don't know what's going on, and
This
pushed
was
them away. And then they had that weird. Then they have that
Pre-crying
Then they
game.
have that weird. They have that that flashback during that where I guess them as kids see their dad with another dude,
Yeah.
Hmm?
right?
That's what it was.
Which they never explain any of that later. Like a lot of things in this movie with no explanation.
But I think that's why that's why she freaks out. That's when she gets kissed the first time,
Yeah.
and that's when she starts remembering, and she's like, "Oh, I can't kiss this fool. We were making fun of my dad,"
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then she runs away.
Yep. runs, and then but the next day back to like, oh, it's okay, it's fine.
But
And
see,
then they go, then
you
they
haven't
play,
you
then they go to
you
cool,
have not brought
then they're
up.
running on the beach, and she does a leg sweep on him, and then they're making out. Then he's like, come on, come on. He would have had a handful of cock. If it like really that was
I
what's gonna
mean-
happen.
I mean, you found some cookies in the cookie jar. I'm saying just
You don't put wieners in a cookie jar. But no, it's like I was like that's why I like this movie, because it caught me so off guard that I didn't think that was gonna happen, and then the movie ends so abruptly with just Angela's.
You thought it was Ricky?
I thought it was. I didn't think it was Ricky either. I thought it was gonna be somebody completely different.
Yeah.
Like, because normally it's a slasher movie. You have someone that is someone else completely.
see, I found it funny at the end, the abrupt ending, because it's also Roger Ebert's favorite ending. Yeah,
Stupid.
yeah. Fuck that guy. Anyways,
Relax, bro.
I mean, he's dead.
Easy.
He's not gonna say anything.
That's okay. Nobody's watching this.
Okay, no, fuck that guy. And then what is the one thing they say when they find out? They see it.
Fuck you,
Angela's gonna kill
cocksuckers!
people.
Oh no, that was Ricky.
No.
That's what he said. That's what he did. That was a foul mouthed little
she's-
boy too.
She's standing there holding this severed head,
His head, yeah.
and all the dude can say is, "I know she was a boy."
She got a dick. I was like, that would have been like,
The size of that thing.
I was
yeah.
like,
I mean,
yo-
it was kind of,
yo-
it was cold. Like, if I was Angela, like, hey, it's cold, man. It's cold. We were just in the water. It's cold.
That's why she was making that face.
And it was like,
I'll tell you what, though.
But this,
I watched this movie.
uh huh.
I watched this movie when I was a little kid, and this movie freaked me out. That ending is like one of the. It's like burned into my brain.
I made your
When you
friends want
said
your friends
Sleepaway
want to know.
Camp, I was like, dude,
I'd never seen it before. That's why I thought it was so good,
Yeah.
because I didn't see that ending coming at all,
Yeah.
and it went so fast. Like the moment they zoom in and that they kind of explain that Peter was being brainwashed by the aunt and converted was pretty much converted into a girl because she wanted a girl, she wanted a daughter, right? But then I start thinking, did Ricky know this whole time, and that's why he was so protective of Angela?
Well, they're close to the same age, so I don't think he really
No.
knew.
I don't think he knew.
I have a feeling that he knew, and that's why he was more protective of Angela.
Yeah.
I,
No,
I don't think I don't think he knew Angela. I think he was introduced to Angela as Angela,
Yeah.
and that's so.
It's my cousin Angela.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
We
what's
used
up?
It's
to
my cousin
used to
Day
ba-
Day.
we used to
Um,
bathe
my
in the
name's
sa- we used to
Angela.
shower in the same bathtub
Hey,
as
hey,
babies. I'm saying.
But I mean, they're 13 years old. He would have had like Angela would have had some like stubble. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on, guys?
Some people don't develop
13?
that facial hair.
Well, I mean,
They
again, the aunt must have the aunt
I still
had to have
can't
been
grow a
experimenting, giving her
mustache.
some hormones, giving Angela hormones or something, because something was off.
I got this. I grew up with a luscious V going down from my chest down to my ball fro.
My chest pubes down to my ball fro. Then she grabbed my wiener. But I was again. I like this movie. I like the kills in it. I like how for its time, like what the use of the twist ending, but it left so many things unanswered, right? Like because the guy just
1983,
disappeared.
that's why you gotta watch the
Mm-hmm.
sequel.
The cop never sees Angela, right? The cop never sees Angela. Only Vinnie Barbarino and the other chick does. Like the other girls do, right?
Mm-mm.
But one thing I will give it credit for is the special effects. Like the makeup was
Still better
good.
than
I
Flash.
liked it. I liked the makeup effects.
Still better than Flash.
Yeah, 100%. Still better than the Flash. They use
Mhm.
practical too. Like when the guy gets his face burned with the food, like the hot water or whatever he was cooking, and then you see it bubbling and it gets shinier and
Yeah.
shinier. I was like, oh, it's gross. Wasn't scary, but I was like, that's good. That's good makeup.
It's an art form.
When she
It doesn't-
when
they're
Angela
using one.
drowns the kid under the boat, and then you see the body, right, the fake body, and then the snake come out of his mouth. I was like, there are lake snakes, right, water snakes. There you go.
You won line.
Thanks.
The only one that I thought was kind of meh was the slicing of the spine when killing the chick that was gonna bone Mr. Roper. I don't even know how she thought he was good looking or whatever, but okay,
Hey,
to each
you know
their
what?
own.
People in power.
Don Knotts was known for being a ladies' man.
Well, from what I heard, he
Would you
hung
like to
down.
go ahead and touch my wiener?
Andy.
Oh, never,
Whoa.
Andy.
That's his climax face. Oh,
Woo! That's what he would do. No, but I thought it was
you want to go ahead, me, Herbie? He was in one of
What?
Herbie. He was in one of Herbie movies.
Herbie and
Come
the
on.
Love
Oh,
Bug.
that's right.
Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah.
But no, I thought the special
Apple
effects were
dumpling
really well
gang.
done. And again, I'm gonna go on and say that I really did like this movie. This movie was not bad at all. I enjoyed
No.
it for how campy it was and how cheesy some of the acting was. But that twist ending made it for me, and because
Yeah.
because they didn't set like it wasn't really set up throughout the whole movie like that all this is happening that Angela was actually Peter, right? They didn't set it up until
Angela's
the very
Peter.
very end.
Her name was Peter. I can't believe it.
No. It was her name was not Peter. She had a Peter.
Oh well, Peter's Peter. Well, she took the aunt took Peter and made him Angela.
Peter Paul and then married. There you go.
You know, Felissa Rose, the actress that plays. Yeah.
They used a fake face for that. They put that face on an 18-year-old boy.
the
That's an actual dude.
The director actually wanted her to wear a strap on, and her be.
Ozzy
in
knows
the
all about
scene.
that.
First of
Bring
all,
us into this world you speak of.
don't,
This pegging thing you talk about all the time. What does that
Are they
mean?
realistic?
Don't
Does
throw
it
my don't throw my real life out there. Come on. I'm a
Don't tell
doctor for a
people what I
reason.
like. Oh, now you're gonna get fans.
Uh-huh.
I guess just for that, go to my OnlyFans.
All the strapping and pegs you can see
Yeah.
that your
I
eye
sell
can
it-
take.
I sell it-
What's your screen name? Peggy Bundy.
Oh, bro, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I've been more at Peggy Sue, but okay.
Peg
That's
me, Bundy.
Because damn, that's good. Peg me Bundy. All right, cool.
No,
Bundy.
but yeah, I had read that, and all the kills were actually because that's the thing that got me because when they did the close up of all the hands, it was veiny, it was man hands, right? Like I saw a man or male hands.
Well, the kid that was playing Ricky was doing all those
That's the one
scenes.
thing about this movie. You knew Ricky was actually doing the kills because when they have that poorly lit scene where the door opens and you could tell
He's
that's
standing right
Ricky in a wig.
see it's
So that's
Ricky,
why I
yeah,
was
in a
like,
wig.
that's what caught me too because I thought it was at that point I was like, it's Ricky. It's Ricky and somebody else or something or Ricky's getting possessed or something's happening.
The
But
only
then when
thing
it
I
turns out
thought-
that Ricky has nothing to do with it, he was just getting some abbas, and then he gets gorilla pummeled by Mr. Roper.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, bro, and then I see Angela and her wiener.
it could have been a dynamic duo. You know, it's Be in two
That's
places
another
at
thing.
once.
That's the thing about this
Is
movie that it
his
leaves all these
wiener.
questions that unanswered for me because it could. What if it was both Ricky and Angela
And
doing
Angela.
doing the kills?
Ronnie,
Mm.
Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Yeah.
Hey, I like New Edition.
Which
That
one?
was
The Bobby Brown one or the Johnny
No.
Gill one?
Bobby
Ah,
Brown,
The Bobby
obviously.
Brown one.
All right, cool.
Obviously.
Mr.
dude.
Telephone Man. Talking about drugs.
That's my Bobby Brown face. That's how he sings. Like that's what his face turned out like. Don't do
He's the
drugs,
king of
kids.
R&B.
Allegedly.
King of R&B, just like Whitney used to say, while high on drugs. Not the point. But
Well, that
Allegedly.
was in the Woody Hutton "I Want to Dance with Somebody" movie.
God, that movie sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TV
Them was
like
gullible.
Lifetime episodes.
Stanley Tucci could not save that movie.
The Tooch can't save everything, man.
I mean, I did.
So yeah, no, but
Speaking of
Sleepaway
Tooch,
Camp, dude. Like, I know that they made a whole bunch of
Angela did not have a
sequels.
tooch.
No,
Stupid.
but they didn't. But that's the thing about the
I
thing
hate
about
that I
Sleepaway
like
Camp.
that.
Look, the Sleepaway Camp movies. I know they made more, but I
Yeah.
know that Felissa Rose was not in the other movies, right? Because I think they changed the. I haven't seen the sequels. Again, this is my first time watching
I
Sleepaway
think she's
Camp.
in the second one, and I think she's in the last one.
Oh, 'cause I was reading in the interview or watching an interview on YouTube. Where they're like, yeah, when they weren't gonna bring me on, they changed the character, so she chose
like
not to
how-
do the movie.
I like it.
I
Correct
think she's
yourself.
not in the third one because she had gone to acting school. She went to some school in New York,
Acting.
and then they wanted her to be in the movie, So she asked for permission, and they were like, "Nah, if you go, you're not gonna be in the school no more."
See, that's what happened when you go to Juilliard. After you go to
Well,
sleepaway
no,
camp,
because if not, she had to enroll again and go through the whole process. So
you're gonna miss your finals, girl.
yeah,
I mean, what's 3
But
days of filming? I mean, it's just because
seriously,
that's what it felt like. It felt like 3
no,
days of
weekends,
filming.
baby,
this
weekends.
this
Weekends are full.
movie, because they were saying it was actually filmed at a camp. I didn't even know. Like, okay, when I went to in junior high. That was the first camp I'd ever been to. Never been to a camp ever since. I didn't know this is a thing that people on the East Coast do
Yeah,
or
it's
did
a
in the
big East
past.
Coast thing.
It send their kids to camp.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
It's the whole point. It's the reason Jason exists.
I always thought camp was at Camp
Right.
Nowhere. Christopher Lloyd,
Well, that's
It's a
right.
great movie.
Crystal
Great
Lake
movie.
is in Jersey.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but so watching this movie
So
just
it's a
brought back
Toxic
that
Avenger.
1 week. That it brought back that 1
Now
week
that's
of
a movie right there.
Hell yeah.
which one? Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger.
The reboot. I want to see. I'm waiting for the trailer to see
No,
how
I
they're
will
gonna
watch
do with.
Toxic Avenger as is, Soma style.
I'll watch it, but I want to see what they're gonna do with Peter Dinklage being the Toxic Avenger. Is he gonna? Are all of a sudden? Is he gonna be a big Toxic Avenger? Is he gonna be like his size Toxic Avenger? Is he gonna be? Because I
Peter
was reading
Dinklage
it's gonna be
is
very much like
banned
Toxic
in my
Crusaders.
house.
Why?
He's banned in my house because he was the one that was making all that stink about Snow White, and they shouldn't make little people be.
And then
dwarves
they
or
did
something
that,
like
and
that.
look at what happens. They
And
took
then
what he said, and then now it's it's gonna be. Well, I mean, it's not just him. It's
Yeah,
actually
and then they got
it's
then they
it's
got,
actually
yeah,
Snow
regular
White that's
sized people to
ruining
play the
ruining it.
dwarves.
So
Well, I
it's
mean,
the
they already did
actress
it. They
that's
already
doing
did
Snow
it.
White that's
They
ruining
already
it.
did it with the
But-
Kristen Stewart one.
But all the little people that are actors are complaining because like that you're taking jobs from me.
He
Peter
took their
Dinklage,
jobs.
he already made it.
You know Warwick Davis would have made money because he's the agent for all of them. I saw the show.
Yeah, that's right. I saw the show. Yeah,
He's their agent. He's like pretty much all their
is
agents.
that the Ricky Gervais show?
Yeah, I think so. Life is short. Is that what it's called?
God damn it.
I don't know. But
Afterlife is good.
no, but look,
Watch Afterlife.
the
It's
whole
so
Snow
good.
White thing.
Are we still talking
It's
about
not
this?
it's not being destroyed. I don't think it's being
Yeah.
destroyed by that. That was one part
It's
of
being
it. I think
destroyed by the actress.
by Snow White herself. I
By
think
Snow,
she's
yeah.
she's the reason that people aren't gonna go watch the movie. She
Mhm.
is now on my radar like Brie Larson was.
You leave her alone. She, the woman
She's
is.
the best Snow White I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to like I
The Lily
changing-
Adams one.
look,
What are you talking
Snow White. If we're gonna talk about it, Snow White in the book is it's a fairy tale from what country?
about? Not here.
Germany, right? It's a German story.
It's
Yeah.
a story about someone who wanted to be lazy, sleep, get woken up, and all of a sudden
That
now
we're not talking about
everything's
the
up for them.
story. I'm saying
How
it
dare
comes from it's a German story, right? It's a German story. So the original was fine. Like the actress, you should have got some. Like for me, like casting someone of color, I don't care, but it just doesn't make sense for the Snow White character. White
Well, I mean-
skin as white as snow.
Who's the evil queen?
Gal Gadot, your favorite.
Exactly.
Gaga
So it's,
Snow.
not, so it's not gonna be good.
No,
At
it's
least
gonna be trash.
acting-wise.
It's gonna be trash. I hope no one watches it because I just think everything that they've just done it a disservice completely.
I'm only gonna watch it because of Gal Gadot.
I'm only gonna watch Sleepaway Camp
Why?
2 because now I gotta see where this story goes. I want to see how they did the world building for this. For
Yeah.
this, like, I want to see how they're going to explain
See this, and this was
what happened
this
to the
was-
cop. Where
Yeah,
the
but
cop
I
showed
think
up.
This wasn't
Bro,
my
I think
choice.
Felissa, she's in the. Hold on, let's look. I think she's in the third one. I mean, in the second one, and I think she's in the last one.
Okay, so who's in the third one? Ricky.
No,
Gervais.
see, Felicia's not in the second one. It's Angela
No?
is played by Pamela Springsteen. She got replaced.
By Bruce's daughter.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. And then Pamela Springsteen, she's Angela in all these movies. So I'm assuming Angela's the killer in all of them. So now they just ruined it because if Angela's in the movie, she's obviously gonna be the killer in all of them. But how does she get it? Does she go to jail? Is there a new Nightmare version of this? Like, I need a
Wes
I
Craven
need a
shows up.
remake. I need a remake of this movie. But keep it as campy. right? Keep it this campy, and then have the ending go like, "Holy crap, that's a lot of cock," right? That to end the movie with that line, because that's the first thing I was thinking. Like, oh my god, they're holding like. They really went out to show like just
it's
like
a shot
pan
from
out
a-
and you see a hair, you see pubes and cock.
It's a shot from like behind, but like from between the legs, and also you see a big old dangler.
It's like
Is that
basketball.
the spine? No, it's not.
It's like basketball 2.0. Does he have a tail? Nope, that ain't a tail.
Oh, you're right. No, she's in Return of Sleepaway Camp. Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Okay. I'm gonna watch the sequel because I want to see where it goes from here. I want to see what's gonna happen. I'm just very, very invested in this story now. Very invested in the Sleepaway Camp because I liked it. I liked it so I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed the camp of it. I enjoyed the like the gore, like the kills in it, and that twist is what got me. That twist is the best twist I've seen in a very, very long time, and that's going back to this movie was made in the 80s. And it
Crying
had
Game.
this twist.
83.
Crying
Right?
Game.
83.
Right? The last time I had a good twist ending was the Shamalama Ding Dong, right?
You know when Einhorn Finkel?
Oh, I thought it was
Because
that time
Einhorn?
you went to that massage parlor.
That guy burned the spot, bro. That guy burned the spot. That guy burned the spot.
He did.
There goes $100 of my money.
Yep, done. But no, if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp, I recommend watching it. I know this is a longer video because I'm just praising how good I thought this movie was, and I was surprised because I was like, let's watch an old campy movie. Let's review an old campy movie. And the first one that came up was Sleepaway Camp, and I didn't think it was gonna be this
Bro,
good.
and I didn't even tell you that that's one of like my favorite movies.
And it was good.
didn't even
I
tell you.
enjoyed it. Like I was
That
surprised.
movie, I can't. I hold it dear to my heart.
I don't see a fault in it just because of the fact that it got me by the end. Like
I do.
Like
It's a great cult movie. It has a huge cult following.
it warms the
Yeah.
cockles of my cock.
So did David Koresh.
Gross. No, but yeah, because of the fact that it was a twist ending. The story was very enjoyable. Like the acting was campy to the point where I liked that it was fun.
It was so
and
bad it was fun.
They didn't play off or give away a lot of things in this movie. That's the thing.
No.
Like if you go in without of course we spoiled it in this review, but if you
Bro,
know
it's from
somebody has never
1983.
seen it, watch it with them because
Yeah.
at the end of the movie, the last 10 minutes, I was like, no, nah, bro. Like I was out loud saying that to me. So I was like,
Yeah.
I could see how people like would watch this movie like late night at a movie theater and have a lot of fun with it. That's the thing. This movie
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
You
Even
gotta- you gotta-
now in 2023,
body
watching a
double
movie
played
that was
by-
made in 1983 is a lot of fun,
Yeah.
Nice.
It is.
right? So
All right, well,
I
on that,
recommend
everything.
Sleepaway Camp.
Perfect.
Yep, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me
whatever.
too.
On
That's
that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Whatever.
This is me.
And
We'll see you guys
Whatever.
next time.
whatever.
Is looking at you, kid. In case I don't see ya.